Today, I'm going to talk about the current state of the market and how my Team of the Year investments are doing so far. So because a lot of packs have been opened and exchanges have been completed as we expected, a lot of the lower range players are going down in value or did crash in value. They're actually working their way back up now, but a lot of people, for example, Hulich was down to about 20 million yesterday or last night. We had Henry down quite a bit. As you can see, he's just now rebounding, but a lot of these anywhere between the 89 to maybe 92 and 93 rated players were down a ton. And you could really see it here with Mateus. He's down at 3.9, 100 people trying to sell him. But the interesting thing is that last night, when all the packs were being opened and whatnot, he actually had 500 to 600 people trying to sell him at 3.9. And now it's only 100. So that means that, or we can see by that, that a lot of people are buying players. The market is turning around very quickly as I expected. And that's definitely going to be shown more in the higher rated players or the best players in their position. So one great example of this is we saw yesterday that I picked up a 95 rated Cristiano Ronaldo for 145 million. And now he's up to 157. And yesterday or last night, I saw him around the 160, 165 million coin mark. So he's on his way up. I do think it's going to take more time for him to keep going up in value, but he is not the only one. A lot of these players are like it. For example, another player I bought a Puskas at 80 million. He's now up to 92, 93. I saw one this morning at 95. So while a lot of the 89 to 92s and 93 rated players took a bit of a price hit yesterday, a lot of the 94, 95 and higher rated players did really well because people had coins from selling off players and were then able to go and buy the players that they want, which is usually going to be these higher and better rated players. Even my 98 Puskas here went all the way up to 125 million after being maybe 100 million, 90 million for a little while, which is pretty crazy to see. So even these ranked up players are doing really well. So that covers the 89 to 95s. The other ones though are the players that are used in exchanges. 85s right now are doing really well. This is just one player that I personally picked up. I think I bought 75 copies of him at 430,000 coins each. He's now at 650. And the thing about 85s is that because they're used for the 85 to 97 rated tradable unlimited exchange, I don't think we're going to see them go down in value at all. I think they might just keep climbing higher and higher because I don't think many people are packing 85 rated players in just random packs. So there is a shortage on the market compared to the demand. And I think these players can go from, I mean, they were at 430, now they're at 650. I wouldn't be surprised if 85 rated players even hit 1 million coins with enough time. I could be wrong on that, but I think they will keep going. Of course, for the other exchanges though, the 87s are in demand, the 89s are in demand, but of course the 85s are used in almost all the exchanges, so they're the ones doing the best. And the other one is the 84. I picked up a ton of copies at the 214. Now they're 350, and same thing, I think 84s can go up to 4, 5, maybe 600,000 coins. So far, all of these players are moving in the exact way that I expected them to, and a lot of you guys expected them to as well. I saw a lot of you did say that you invested in them in the comment section down below, which is great, because it means that we've all made tons of coins. But probably the most important thing coming out of yesterday is the new Team of the Year players, and oh my, are they incredible in-game. First off, I gotta say, their stats are crazy. I mean, if we just look at Mbappe, for example, 106 pace, 102 dribbling, 96 shooting, their stats are considerably better than any other special card we've had so far this year. And I think what we're going to see here going forward is there's a bit of a power curve happening, if you want to call it that, where essentially most people are going to have Team of the Year cards in their team going forward because their stats are so much better than any other card that's been released so far. So we saw tons of incredible center backs. For example, let's actually use an example here. We've seen tons of center backs come out in the past couple months. We got Blanc here, 83 pace, 95 defending, 88 physical. Great player. He was very good, or he is very good. We had a Van Dijk special card. Great stats as well. We had Narajo special card. Great stats as well. Then we moved down to Kim Min-jae, who's just one of the nominees from Team of the Year, and his stats are better than everybody else's. Better pace, better defending, better physical than literally all three of the players that I just mentioned. So Team of the Year cards, even the nominees, are crazy broken stat-wise, which is great to see. But what's interesting though is that the prices for a lot of these players are actually going down quite quickly. Usually they first come out and they have tons of buying demand, 999 plus buy orders, but now all of a sudden, and we don't know, maybe the pack wait is easier. I personally opened up a ton of packs, didn't get anybody. Maybe the exchange wait is really easy, but a lot of these Team of the Year players are on the market. So Bellingham went from like, I think he was at like a 250 million or something. Now he's down to 171. He'll likely keep going down further and further. And mind you, for a lot of you who are looking to upgrade your teams, I would wait a little bit, maybe a few more days, and then pick up these players, because for the stats, like the amount of value you're getting as a player for the price that you're paying in coins is crazy right now. If Bellingham gets down to 125, maybe 100 million coins, that's easily the best center mid buy you can make in the game, because the stats are like outrageous. Nobody comes even close. So that's just one example here, but we have Mbappe as well. His price is crashing as well. He started off at like the 300 million coin mark, I think. Now he's down to the low 200s. He'll likely get down to the high 100 million coin mark, or maybe the mid one, like 150 or so. Who knows? I don't think that's going to last long, especially when the event is over, or even next week. If these ultimate team of the year players get rotated out of packs and they can't really be packed very easily, I do think they're going to go up a ton in value, similar to the winter wildcards and how they worked in previous weeks. So that's Mbappe. We have Theo Hernandez here, down to the low 100s, and Frimpong actually has great demand, but that's because his price was so low to begin with. So those are the 4 main Ultimate Team of the Year players. There's tons of incredible nominees that I won't talk about. You guys can go look at them if you'd like. But the other 3 to look at are the Team of the Year icons, and oh my, this is the card that I'm most excited for out of all of Team of the Year, to be completely honest. R9, who is about 260 million coins right now. He will definitely keep going down in value with that many sell orders, but if you look at his stats, hands down best striker in the game, not even close. 5-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves, 101 pace, 100 shooting, 100 dribbling, broken. I think he deserves, if we're going off of pre-Team of the Year pricing, I think he deserves a 300, 400 million coin price tag. But like I said, because we have so much supply for some reason, he's definitely not going that far up. Maybe in the future, we'll see. I think some of these guys might turn into investment opportunities here. Like I said, we'll talk about that more in later videos in the coming weeks or so. But R9, incredible looking card. We have Jarzinho here, once again being sold off like crazy. And we have Van der Sar here, once again being sold off like crazy. So it's really interesting to see. Everything else in the market is going up a ton, except for the Team of the Year players, which I gotta say is weird, because the Team of the Year players out of every player in the game have the most justified, maybe not the most justified price tags, but their stats justify them being a few 100 million coins. So it's sort of interesting that not many people are buying them, or that there's just way more supply than there is demand. But with all that being said, that is the current state of the market. It's really interesting to see how it's going right now. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of the current market. I think it's it's going to be interesting to watch over the next couple days. So we're now going to move on to a few investments that I made, which I did point out at the beginning, but I will go over quickly. So Puskas, I bought at 80. I think he's going to be worth over 100 million coins in the next few days. I will likely sell then, maybe wait a little bit longer. Cristiano Ronaldo, 145, I think was an absolute steal for him. He's, like we saw, he's about 160 now. I think he's going to go up to maybe 170, 180. I'll maybe sell then. And Araujo was the last one that I bought. I could have bought more, but I didn't want to take my coin total down past 300 million just in case. I bought him at 51. Now he's at about 58. So I could make a couple million coins there. But I do think he's going to get back up into the 60s. I also made a huge investment in 88 rated players, which I don't think are going up in value. Yeah, there's just way too much supply, but I will be using him for exchanges, which makes it a lot easier. I also invested a ton into, if we could find them here, a bunch of 86 rated players who have done somewhat well. I think I bought him around 600, so maybe 50, 60,000 coins each. Of course, I bought a ton of the 85 rated card at 430. Now he's at 650. So we bought a handful of him. And then the one I bought the most was Jata here. I bought, I think, 175 or 200 copies of him, all at 215. and or 214. Now he's 350. So overall, I think I'm already up maybe 20, 30 million coins, maybe even more. Probably the best money making opportunity, or coin making opportunity rather, was yesterday when the players first came out. If you were able to buy, let's say, Mbappe at 250 million and then could rank him up, you could sell him for like 600, 700 million. I saw a lot of people saying that they made like 3 to 500 million coins profit from that. It is a bit of luck based because you have to be one of the first people to buy them, but that definitely would have been the best way to make coins, but that can't be done anymore. That time has passed. There's now going to be other investment opportunities, which will definitely be in exchange players. So going forward, the ones that we want to look out for, or the opportunities that will be coming, are going to be new exchanges that come out. If we know that we're going to get a 94 Jairzinho in 2 days time. When he comes out, whatever players are required for him will likely go up a lot in value. So keep that in mind. Just keep your eyes peeled every single day at reset when these new exchanges come out. And if you don't know what time reset is, just check the daily exchange right here. You could see that it shows the time 8 hours and 53 minutes. That's when reset is. But with that being said, that is all I wanted to cover in today's video. The overall market is doing really well. The Team of the Year cards, though, are not doing well whatsoever, unless it was the cards that were undervalued, like Ultimate Team of the Year Frimpong, or even the 93 rated Kim Min-jae. He was priced way too low, so those people will be in high demand, but a lot of the high rated players are not doing too well, which is interesting to see. Later today, I should have a video come out on me opening up all the exchanges. I'm going to do them on this account and my free-to-play account, and maybe a few other videos. I'm going to try to upload as much as possible over this week, and maybe even this month, because the Team of the Year event does go for 5 weeks, so I hope you guys are looking forward to it. If you are, please make sure to subscribe if you're new, like the video if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.